Is online dating just a cesspool of weirdos? Probably not, but that doesn't make good TV. So for the next 2 minutes of this recap of the Mindy Project, let's assume they're all crazy. The episode begins with Mindy and Danny in the bathtub. It took some convincing to get Danny in the tub, but when Mindy said Scarface did it, Danny was all in. Once the couple finally settles down, then Danny's mom decides to come in. Hold up, whose mom comes in while they're taking a bath? Ew. And while there's lots of cuddles in the tub, this episode is mainly about online dating. Mindy thinks a date will help Annette loosen her grip on Danny, so she sets him up with a doctor. Things go well, but once Annette has her first taste of dating since the 70s, she just wants more men, so she turns to the internet. In the meantime, Morgan and Tamra announce their breakup, and Peter suggests online dating to Morgan and walks him through the process of finding women digitally. All the while, Nurse Beverly is shucking corn at her desk. I love her. Ultimately, Mindy decides to convince Annette that online dating is just full of randos and pays Morgan $100 to go on a date with Annette. After all, he's in the online dating scene already, and he's kind of a weirdo. However, Mindy gets more than she bargained for when Morgan and Annette hit it off. The two have a connection, and Morgan starts to take his rightful place as Danny's new father figure. Annette loves her younger man, and of course, Morgan loves her. Definitely a PSA against online dating. As usual, the Mindy Project gives us a treasure trove of one-liners for us to think about and then try to use in everyday life. Annette had some great ones. Remember, the bathroom door can't block God's eyes. And she leaves a note for Mindy. Remember, you're not married, it's a sin. Love, Annette. When Danny is upset about his mom going on a date, he reminds her, if he has a heart attack, it's because he took one of those sex pills. Speaking of sex, Danny decides to explain Mindy to his mom. Mindy's a sex maniac. Why do you think their gods have so many hands? And then Mindy proves this point with a text message. Hey, I made a reservation for 2 tonight, in my pants. Morgan is full of wisdom for Danny, explaining that fetch is really just catch, but for people, and then has some parting words about his mom. I want you to know nothing happened, but she tried. In the end, Morgan is not destined to be Danny's stepfather, and Annette decides to hook back up with that appropriately aged doctor. Plus, Danny and Mindy don't have to hide their bath time anymore, and so Annette offers to bring him in a zitty while they're bathing. It's still weird. And now I need to know, would you or do you take a bath with your significant other at your mom's house, and would you let her come in? Let me know in the comments below.